Here are the readings for Thursday in the 7th week of Easter. Today's first reading is from the Acts of the Apostles, chapter 22, verse 30 to chapter 23, verses 6 to 11. And today's Gospel is from the Gospel of John, chapter 17, verses 20 to 26. The first reading, a reading from the Acts of the Apostles. But on the morrow, desiring to know the real reason why the Jews accused him, he unbound him and commanded the chief priests and all the council to meet. And he brought Paul down and set him before them. But when Paul perceived that one part were Sadducees and the other Pharisees, he cried out in the council, "Brethren, I am a Pharisee, a son of Pharisees. With respect to the hope and the resurrection of the dead, I am on trial." And when he had said this, a dissension arose between the Pharisees and the Sadducees, and the assembly was divided. For the Sadducees say that there is no resurrection, nor angel, nor spirit, but the Pharisees acknowledge them all. Then a great clamor arose, and some of the scribes of the Pharisees' party stood up and contended, "We find nothing wrong in this man. What if a spirit or an angel spoke to him?" And when the dissension became violent, the tribune, afraid that Paul would be torn in pieces by them, commanded the soldiers to go down and take him by force from among them and bring him into the barracks. The following night, the Lord stood by him and said, "Take courage, for as you have testified about me at Jerusalem, so you must bear witness also at Rome." The word of the Lord. Thanks be to God. Responsorial Psalm. Preserve me, O God, for in you I take refuge. Preserve me, O God, for in thee I take refuge. I say to the Lord, Thou art my Lord. I have no good apart from thee. The Lord is my chosen portion and my cup. Thou hold my lot. Response. Preserve me, O God, for in you I take refuge. I bless the Lord who gives me counsel. In the night also my heart instructs me. I keep the Lord always before me, because he is at my right hand. I shall not be moved. Response. Preserve me, O God, for in you I take refuge. Therefore my heart is glad, and my soul rejoices. My body also dwells secure. For thou dost not give me up to Sheol, or let thy godly one see the pit. Response. Preserve me, O God, for in you I take refuge. Thou dost show me the path of life. In thy presence there is fullness of joy. In thy right hand are pleasures for everyone. Response. Preserve me, O God, for in you I take refuge. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to St. John. I do not pray for these only, but also for those who believe in me through their word, that they may all be one, even as though Father, art in me, and I in thee, that they also may be in us, so that the world may believe that thou hast sent me. The glory which thou hast given me, I have given to them, that they may be one, even as we are one. I in them, and thou in me, that they may become perfectly one, so that the world may know that thou hast sent me, and hast loved them even as thou hast loved me. Father, I desire that they also, whom thou hast given me, may be with me where I am, to behold my glory which thou hast given me in thy love for me before the foundation of the world. O righteous Father, the world has not known thee, but I have known thee, and these know that thou hast sent me. I made known to them thy name, and I will make it known, that the love with which thou hast loved me may be in them, and I in them. The Gospel of the Lord. Praise be to you, Lord Jesus Christ.